Right then. Let's see how the stream goes then. Hello everyone. What? Run anyway. Why is this not full screen? Brilliant. What? Of course the game isn't full screen. Why would it be full screen? How do I make it full screen? This is brilliant. As you can see, I am not very used. There we go. Full screen. As you can see, I am not very used to streaming. This is basically just me trying to practice my improv without a script. Be honest, more than anything. And besides, nobody's actually watching, so that's great. Is my voice coming through? Let's see, is my voice coming through? Yeah, okay, it is. That's good. Right. So, as you may have heard, Sage 21 has started for this year, and we are just going to practice doing some streaming. Going to try and stream every day during it. But right, so when I first looked into the Sage software, I was looking to see what kind of games there were. There are some cool ones I wanted to try, things like Sonic Rush 3D was just one that caught my eye and stuff. There was Sonic Blasters, there was a Sonic Before the Sequel remake that looked cool, but out of all of them, this was the only one that caught my eye the most that was actually on, you know, like live, because probably going to do Sonic Rush 3D some other day, but for now, that wasn't live when I went to look today, which was kind of problematic, so we're going to see whether we do that later on another episode. But yeah. So this is Sonic Emerald Ties. It's one of the games showcased this year. I'm not really planning on making this like an episode or a series or anything. I'm just going to use it to kind of practice my improv skills without needing a script, because as you know, most of my videos nowadays are with scripts other than that, or without any commentary at all. So we're just going to try and see how that goes, whether that's good. But yeah, I know nothing about this game. I've just turned it on, just kinda see what it's like. I have never heard of this game before, Sage. What's even in the trailer? I can't remember, to be honest. But overall, I'm liking it. It's a pretty good game. Modern Sonic sprites are grey, although I can see down on the screen right now his suit isn't properly aligned with the floor and kind of blends in with the ground. But other than that, it's fine. Sprites are nice, physics are nice, I like it. Besides, I don't even really need to be talking at the moment because there's no views on, no one's viewing. Do we have a viewer? No. Yeah, to be honest, I don't really know how you're supposed to control this. So it's all kind of guesswork at the moment. If the stream just randomly pauses in game but my voice continues, it'll probably be because I'm working on some... Brilliant. It's probably because I'll be working on some... on the actual stream quality, so something along the lines of the quality is too low and YouTube recommends I have a better one or something like that. Or there'll be a whole bunch of reasons. I'll try to keep talking as much as possible, because again, I need to practice. As you can very obviously tell, I need to practice speaking without having a script. But yeah, overall I think probably what I need to progress on the most is just being able to speak consistently, because again, there's a lot of breaks and stuff, and keeping a clear tone and all of that. Brilliant, it's good to see nobody appears to be watching. It's fun. Average watch time 2 seconds. That is not good. I'm not gonna lie, that is not good at all. Average watch time is now 3 seconds. That's nice, I guess. Yeah, it could be better. Ooh, up here. What's up here? Nice rings. But yeah, I tried to get the stream as close to what I'm actually saying as possible. I think it's still a couple of seconds off, but overall it should be pretty close. It shouldn't be too bad. Ooh, nice. Yeah. Overall, this is one of the better fan games I've played. I've played Sonic GT, which I thought was okay, although I didn't think it was incredible. I'd say I prefer this more than Sonic GT at the moment. Don't know how unpopular of an opinion that is. Ooh boy. This guy's sniping. Jesus Christ. Ah. Yeah, I'm screwed. Yeah, this doesn't look good for me, to be honest. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, that's good. He's dead. Aha. Good to have some choices for you. So yeah, out of all of the Sage games, what would you like me to see? I've been seeing this thing called Sonic Rush 3D, which is controller compatible, which I've been looking at. And that looks good. There's Sonic Busters, Sonic Momentum. There was a game that Blue Vivacity played a while ago. So I'm wondering, would you like me to play any of these, or do you, if I don't finish it today, do you just want me to finish this? Because, you know, that's fair enough as well. But overall, I don't think this is based off any particular Sonic game. I think it's just a total fan game. It's not like, say, Sonic Triple Trouble, which was like a 16-bit remake. I think it is completely original. I don't think it's, again, based off anything in particular. So, that should be fun. But yeah, overall, I think the sprites are good. It's perhaps not incredible, but certainly good. I like the fact they chose modern Sonic rather than classic Sonic. Most fan games kind of just use him, which is kind of the same. Kind of wish multiple people used it. Also, don't forget that you can ask me questions in the chat about anything you want to see. Again, to be entirely honest, I'm not used to this streaming thing. Probably need to get better. Definitely need to get better. Yeah, I haven't seen any technical problems. There's a little tiny bit of lag I noticed when I got hit there, but then I had like 100 rings at that point, so I can't exactly blame the game for lagging a bit for that. Oh boy. Probably like the most challenging bit so far. What are these enemies? These are just weird. Like, you got a bat that has completely random patterns. This kind of rhinoceros beetle thing. And then you've got like a T-Rex that kind of follows you, but not entirely, and then just kind of stops if it surpasses you. It's kind of weird, to be honest. Altogether, I'm probably going to title this when it comes out properly as like a chill stream, because I'm not talking all the time. But honestly, it's just because I don't have anything interesting to say, to be honest. Shoot. I am going... This is going incredibly well. Getting hit by everything. But yeah, you may notice that this stream is just entirely gameplay, and that's because I'm using the inbuilt OBS streaming software. I haven't got any, like, I've heard of Streamlabs and stuff like that. I'm not using anything like that. I'm just using the standard OBS stream and then just standard YouTube streams. So there's nothing particularly interesting when it comes to the actual technical specs, hence why it's all just gameplay and nothing more interesting than that. Oh god, that's quick. Is this just Marble Hill? Is this just me, or is this basically just Marble Zone? But yeah, there's a little bit of lag when you get hit, but other than that, this is a pretty technically solid game. Momentum's fine. I think it is basically just the Mania one, but with... I like the fact that they allow you to use the instant sealed and the drop dust allowance. That was probably one of my big complaints with Manias, that once you unlock those alternate playstyles, you were only allowed to use one or the other. Okay, it's lagging a bit here, but again, there's a lot of particle effects on screen, so I can kind of understand. Not mentioning the fact I've got a really bad PC when it comes technically. It's just a laptop, so it's hardly like gaming PC. So if I reckon if you got a decent PC, then you should be pretty fine. Technicality wise, I doubt you're going to find much in the way of lag. Blocky levels, yeah, I can kind of see that. I don't think it's that bad. I think there's certainly worse fan games when it comes to blocky levels. Apparently my stream is a bit slow. That's not good. My stream is a bit not operating at the wanted level. That's not great. But yeah, as you can obviously see from my constant getting here, I'm not very used to this game. I've never played it before. I haven't played any of the Shades games other than Triple Trouble. So there's a lot of problems and stuff and obvious mistakes I'm making. That's why. But overall, I'm thinking the seals are fine. There's nothing particularly unique about it so far. Like, it's using modern Sonic and that is rare, but it's hardly unique. There's that cool sealed, which seems to be like a more powerful Thok. No, not Thok, sorry, I'm used to Sonic Road Blast 2 now. More powerful insta-sealed and possible hover, I think. I think if you hold it down you're hovering, but I couldn't really tell. Who the hell liked this stream, my god. You have some, I'm sorry my friend, but you need to get some better taste, to be honest. No so does this concurrent mean that there's nobody watching, or that there is people watching? I can't really tell. Wait, is there a... Ooh, that's a peel out. Ooh. The peel out is by far the coolest looking, like... Oh, geez. Sonic Rev Up. I'm sorry, Drop Dash, Insta Sealed. It's the coolest looking one. The boosters... I always like the look of the boost, but I still think the peel out looks coolest. I've seen people say it should come back in like 3D. I disagree. Come on. I think it doesn't really work in 3D because obviously, you know, you're obviously in 3D you're working with actual things and he just kind of looks like he's got ribbons for legs. But in 2D the sprites look really cool. Brilliant. But yeah, this is kind of reminding me of a mixture of like Planet Wisp, Marble Garden and just Marble Zone. Is that what it's called? It's been a while since I played Sonic 1. I genuinely don't know what it's called. So thanks Taylor Chip for being like the one guy watching. It's always nice to see people watching stuff. Relic Retreat Zone. I should probably be mentioning more about what the actual zones are called, but again, what is going on? Why is it taking so much? Yeah, okay, I'm gonna be honest, the constant taking's a bit annoying more than anything. Is it just me who really hates how they approach like the slope physics when you go up, when you are running on a ceiling? I always just found that really annoying about how like the direction you need to hold kind of just change really quickly. Like it's not very intuitive when it comes to being on top of ramps, which is one problem for that. Is the ceiling actually coming down or is that just the effect? Honestly can't tell. I don't, doesn't seem to be going down, but then constant shaken, you'd probably assume it would, wouldn't you? How the hell am I supposed to make that? But yeah, I reckon the drop dash is probably the single best. What? Come on! I reckon the drop dash is probably the single best move they've ever given a classic Sonic. I've always thought it looked really good. It definitely helps to keep your momentum up. That spring isn't actually attached to a wall, which kind of annoys me, but other than that, so far I haven't noticed any significant mistakes. I haven't noticed any like clipping or anything, put it that way. What? Also, yeah, it's a bit janky. I'd say it's gameplay wise it's fine, it's just like the actual constant rumbling, that's the word I'm thinking of. Rumbling's a bit annoying. Again, sprites and animations are probably holding this entire thing together for me. They look really nice, in my opinion. But I can see a lot of people will probably just complain that, oh, it's modern Sonic with the classic Sonic gameplay style, how dare they? Because, you know, that's a thing now. God's sake. Anyway, considering I never actually, like, talked about or anything, what did you guys think of Sonic Colors Rise of the Wisps? Because that came out a few days ago. I'm curious, what do you guys think of that? I thought it was okay. Sonic kind of annoyed me. Like, I just kind of annoying, and I thought the bit with the wisps was kind of bad. I didn't really like the wisps that much. Like, I think in game they're fine. I'm one of those people that are fine with the wisps. But I thought in that they just kind of annoyed me a lot. Okay, so lava's definitely rising. That's not good. I'm assuming that's what the current rumbling is supposed to be for. But to be honest, it's just kind of annoying more than anything. Then there's a lot of just slow moving platforms coming up. It's cute. As in the wisps or the constant rumbling. What do you mean by it's cute? Oh, psst, okay. And the ceiling appears to be rising. That's not good. No boss battle. It's just that. The wisp animation. Yeah, it's cute. That's only a word. I thought it was decently funny. I didn't like laugh out loud at any of it, but I thought it was decent. I'd probably give it a 6 or 7 out of 10. Fuming Foundry. Ooh, this is a pretty unique level. Before this, you know, you had your like Green Hills thing, and you've had your Marble Garden thing. Ooh, that's nice animation actually, I think, considered. Right, so you need to hit their head and then their platforms turn off. That's cool. It's basically the hilltop guys, but with my little more thought put into it. But yeah, overall this seems to be a mixture of hilltop zone and lava reef is what I'm getting out of this. Or at least that's what I'm getting. Oh, bit of lag. That's not good. Maybe there's a Sonic Advance level like this, I'm pretty sure. In like Sonic Advance 2 or something, I'm pretty sure I've seen something like that in one of those games. I don't know what it's called though. I never actually played the Sonic Advance games. But yeah, PLR is the best, like Sonic Run. They need to bring it back more often. Although I hear in Sonic Lost World it was really awful because you moved pretty slowly with it, so it just kind of looked really stupid because you got like a really slow moving Sonic and then he's running like he's going at super speed and it looked really stupid. Or at least that's what I've heard. Again, I haven't really played that many official Sonic games. I think that's one thing that Sonic actually does really well, is the fact that you don't really need to play the games to like the character compared to... I think that's one of the advantages it has over something like Mario. You never actually need to play a Sonic game to like it, compared to something like Mario or something where it's just the game, something like Mario or Zelda. I think that's the problem with Nintendo's like single, like the fact that they're the only people that they allow to work on their games kinda stops them from like really working out. I don't know how many of you have heard of this, but Ian Flynn, the guy working on the Sonic comics, actually was going to create a Mario comic for IDW, but Nintendo basically said no from what I've heard. It was going to explain like his origin story and how he knows Bowser and stuff, and I thought that sounded pretty interesting, but Nintendo basically went no, how dare you, which was kind of sad. That would be cool. But yeah, if you want me to turn up or down the music, I have a slight problem with the mic, where I'm pretty sure the music is actually coming through the mic from the TV I'm playing it on. That's how it comes through the mic, which is obviously slightly problematic because it means I can't really turn it up or down without turning down the mic, without turning down what you can hear. Yeah, overall we're getting through this pretty quickly. That's what, 5 acts already? That was only a 1-act zone, which is kind of sucks. I'm assuming that's why it's a demo then, because they've only fully completed those first 2 zones. I'm assuming the rest of them are just going to be like proof of concepts more than anything. Yo, wait, is that a bean reference? Wait, no, is it Bark? That's the one, the polar bear. There's a lot of unique ones actually. So from looking at their description on the Sonic Fan Games HQ website, it appears that this one's been in development for a while. I'm pretty sure the earliest I've seen was like them mentioning working on it in like 2016, which means that this has been in the works for a pretty long time, all things considered, which would probably explain why it's kind of... Nintendo doesn't really need to. Well, yeah, they don't need to, but it kind of sucks that they don't, if you understand. Like, I can understand why they don't do it, because they don't need to. They don't... Yeah, it does kind of annoy me, though, that, yeah, they keep going on. Nintendo fans, while willing to put up with Nintendo's crap, like, you know, with Sega, they kind of put out a decent game, and, you know, Sonic fans are all over their back, even if they do end up buying it. But with Nintendo, it's kind of just like a constant, yeah, I mean, at least it isn't like Sega or whatever, which kind of annoys me. I think it kind of sucks that, like, it makes me wonder what would have changed if Sonic was like the really popular mascot character, and like someone like Sonic and Giovanni from Yokai Watch for Pokemon and stuff, rather than Nintendo being at the top. I wonder whether people will complain more openly that their games are kind of bare bones. I think the reason that their lack of like multimedia approach is just the fact. Sonic, frankly, in my opinion, is only like because of the fans. Yeah, I can see that. I reckon it. Don't get me wrong, I think it's doing in a better state than it has been for a while. But overall, yeah, I can definitely see why people would go, yeah, it's only like because of the fans. I can definitely see why people would think that. Back in the day, Sega also sued fans. I don't know, I'm pretty new to the Sonic fan base, and I only really been playing Sonic fan game for a while, you know. Oblast 2 was like the first one I played, so I can't really speak from experience when it comes to seeing Nintendo's them suing fan creators. But at least compared to Nintendo, I haven't particularly heard, even back in the old days, that they really went and sued fans. From what I've heard, they've always been pretty lax when it comes to copyright, which has always been pretty respectful. You know, you got people like Disney and stuff that are actively changing the law to allow them to keep copyrighted their characters for longer, and then you got Nintendo who will sue fan games and stuff just because they're using a slightly modified version of their game. Was it the Big House or something like that? It was a Big Smash tournament that they essentially sued or cancelled or something because they dared to use like an online ROM hack of Melee so that was usable. But now that kind of sucked. Yeah. And then there's wasn't there like an Etika Joy-Cons or something that they had that they then also sued because they dared have like the Joy-Con name in their title or something, even though all the money went to like a suicide charity thing. Oh great. Okay, yeah, so as much as I mentioned that it's pretty lag free earlier, this specific zone, I'm assuming it's because of the snow falling and stuff, is pretty that's pretty laggy, so I should probably warn you now. That's nice, the fact that the snow actually appears if you're running on the if you're peel out on this. Yeah, I feel like Sonic is probably there's probably like the one gaming series where I would say a frame rate actually like definitely properly matters, you know, like with a lot of other games I kind of just accept that the odd like lag spike and stuff as long as it's not too massive, but I say with Sonic you kind of need to have a smooth and consistent and good high frame rate to play the game, because obviously it's so fast and platforming heavy. Well, to split second decisions and stuff. So I'd say that now of all of them, this is definitely one of those games that really needs you to be like fast and stuff. But overall I think this is what, the 6th zone? Isn't there like something like that in the new IDW like classic Sonic comic book? Like a Robotnik snowman? Am I thinking of something completely different, or is that actually thing that happens? What's the point of that? But yeah, overall, pretty annoying, that one enemy, because it really... because it can hit you when you're in midair, and because it's lagging so much. Come on, fire. What? That would. Oh, piss. Let's probably apologise for any possible language on this stream. You know, I've been able to keep it pretty under wraps, but if there's any accidental, oh, come on! If there's any accidental swearing, I suppose now. Okay, it's pretty slow when it comes to bringing you back into the game. I will say that much. There's like just like a basic cut to black. It's not that interesting, and then you just get it reloaded. It's pretty slow. But yeah, I do know overall, other than that, it's pretty Easter eggs light game. Usually Sonic fan games are full of like little tiny Easter eggs and stuff, even, but like in every form. Like if they're, you know, not just like a engine or whatever, like Sonic Project Hero and stuff was. You know, like that's the, in my opinion, like the epitome of Sega hired this man. Yeah, you got a good engine, it's just a shame we can't actually see you do anything interesting with it, because you then just kind of stuck in a grey void. Oh wait, is Sonic Project Hero the one that they then changed into like a classic Sonic game? Like a 3D classic Sonic game, or am I thinking of something else? I know there was like a really big fan game that had a bit of controversy, I think, recently, because they changed the type of Sonic that they were using, which I still think is kind of stupid. Oh, come on! But yeah, overall, this level, pretty annoying so far, how all of them. I'd say this is probably the worst out of all of them. The first one was alright, perhaps a bit unoriginal, the first two, or at least definitely the first one. The second one, that was a lot more original, that was pretty cool. This one, we've seen ice levels before, it's a bit laggy, enemies are annoying. I'd say this is probably the worst level so far. It looks like you need to get some form of snow machine. I don't really understand what a playback is, like what the difference between a playback and a view, because like they're not telling me that people are watching, and then what? Oh, was that ice spring thing? But yeah, as you can see, this is definitely my first time streaming. I'm hoping that by doing a couple of streams during Shades that I can practice speaking without a script for possible, you know, like future episodic playthroughs and stuff like that. So I don't just kind of have to do just a ton of scripted things, so I can kind of diversify, if that makes sense. Okay, that kind of hurt my eyes, that waterfall there. But yeah, overall, pretty decent fan game. I'd say it's a little better than that Sonic Chaos 16-bit demo that I played a while ago. As much as my most viewed videos, so I kind of have to give it props for that. I also found it to be kind of boring and very laggy. Like it's, what, 2 levels, I think? That specific fan game. So yeah, Sonic Chaos 16. Out of the 2D ones I've played, because obviously Sonic Over Blast 2 and Sonic GT would probably be the best that I've played so far out of all the fan games, even if Sonic GT was kind of laggy. I'll probably have to go Sonic Triple Trouble 16-bit remake was the best, then Time Trouble Twist. What's the Sonic CD inspired one, like Sonic Time Twisted, Sonic Time Twisted. Then this one, and then the Sonic Chaos 16-bit remake, because again, that was kind of laggy and kind of boring. There wasn't very, what, one level. It's basically a proof of concept more than anything, in my opinion. So why is this a 3-act zone, and then the last one was a 1-act zone? Like, I kind of figured they would put all of their finish zones right at the top, and then they would go and later do the unfinished ones at the end. Yeah, maybe that's just me. Maybe they're just like showing the layout in the final version of the game. Maybe. As much as I've neglected mentioning it, the music's alright. I wouldn't say I've noticed anything particularly great yet. It's pretty good. Oh boy. Okay, this guy ain't that. What? Whoa. Dude, not cool. Gay because we're in a snow level. It's not cool. Yeah, that is. Oh, nice. Gonna need to. Oh, what? So sometimes he'll drop a mine, and then other times he won't. Okay. This is a. I wouldn't say this is a great boss. That was kind of just annoying. It was pretty easy, but a lot of just kind of have to know to avoid attacks early. I do like the design at the end for these. Oh, what's the name? Oh, what's the word? I can't think off the top of my head. Oh, that's annoying. Capsules, that's the one. Was that 10 acts? That felt shorter than 10 acts. That was. Yeah, no, that is. Huh. Well, I guess that was the first stream over, I guess, then. Thanks, Tato Chip, for being basically the one guy, seemingly, to kind of click on this a lot. And watch it a lot. Other than that, see ya. I'll probably just leave this up as it is. I doubt I'm going to like edit it into an actual episode with these streams. I think I'm probably just going to leave them. I don't really know how YouTube operates their streams, to be honest. Like, it's in a separate panel, but I'm assuming they could just kind of release it as like an episode, but it allows you to edit it as a stream. Other than that, I guess see you guys in the future. Ciao.